Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday from the deck. This is Erin Harrigan, your Hustle with Heart coach, helping everyone attain results for total health through Arbonne and helping entrepreneurs align results to God's truth. Welcome to the Daily Dose of Success God's Way. I have to share with you, posted a prayer in our Success God's Way group yesterday, and so timely that I also reached out at the same time to a mentor of mine. She actually is the conduit through which I accepted Christ almost 5 years ago. She is a leader in Arbonne, and I absolutely love and adore her. She is known as the Velvet Hammer because she's so sweet and such a calming presence, but she will tell you like it is. And I realized yesterday that I was getting so caught up in falling into old patterns. And there were two things that came out of that relate to today's topic. So the first thing is, when you are pursuing success God's way, if you start to feel anxious, confused, doubtful, etc., the enemy is at work. And that's a good thing, because that means that you truly are doing God's work. And the enemy wants to distract you, and he wants to get you spinning. And she said, imagine one of those toy tops. Like, as soon as you start to spin it, it spins and spins and spins. And that's what the enemy wants to do. He wants to get us spinning, because then he can go work on somebody else. So I definitely was in this spinning place. But the other thing that she said to me, and this is apropos for today's topic, is that my business is a tool. So just like God gave Moses his staff, and his staff was a tool. On one hand, it parted the Red Sea. On another hand, it was a snake to scare Pharaoh. On one hand, he used it to hit the rock to get water, but he also used it to hit the rock a second time to get water, but that was in disobedience to the Lord. That's in Exodus, and I will post that below. But my point is this: our businesses, we talk a lot about our businesses as God-centered entrepreneurs being a vehicle. And they are a tool in his kingdom. They are a kingdom tool. But it's just a tool. It's just a vessel to do the work that he's called us to do, which is to love him and love his people, period. And I think sometimes as God-centered entrepreneurs, and this happened to me in the last 48 hours, is we get so caught up in where that tool can lead us and where that vehicle can take us and where's the roadmap and what's the destination, that we lose sight of the fact that God has given us this vehicle for his purpose, not ours. And we get caught up in spinning in what the world would define as our destination. And when I was talking to this mentor yesterday about, sort of my vision for the next 3 years, and what I had put on paper that vision would result in, she was very clear in saying that what I had put on paper was actually not. It was a concept of what that vision would result in it, but it wasn't really truly a tangible definition by God's standards, and really helping me dig into why did I want that, and was that truly aligned to the Lord, and how was I using this tool, and then reminding me that our use of this tool can change. At some points in our business walk, our tool has a very specific purpose, but then as we continue to walk that path, God uses that tool for something different. And so, in other words, your business is a kingdom tool. And only when you spend time with the Lord in quiet, can you understand what he wants you to use that tool for at this moment and the next moment, etc. And that his vision, or his purpose for that tool can change, and that's okay. Because as we grow and change, as we grow more into Christ-likeness through our business, it is a tool for our growth. It is a tool for impacting his kingdom. It is a tool for mentoring others. It is a tool for guiding others. and that the use of that tool, the use of this vessel of our business will change. And the question is, are we allowing God to direct that? Are we trying to direct it ourselves? So just a lot for you to think about today, but to remember that your business is a kingdom tool. He has given it to you for a very specific purpose. That purpose can change and will change based on what he desires for us and how we grow and how he wants us to move in different directions and cross paths with different people. But most importantly, it is a gift that he has given us. And so we have to turn to him to understand, what do you want me to do today, Lord? Whose life do you want me to touch today? And where will this vehicle take me today? It's not for us to define, it's for him to define. So I hope you found that helpful today. Get down below, let me know how this resonated with you. Get on over to our Success God's Way community. If you haven't joined that community, it's a community of like-minded entrepreneurs building business that honors God and serves his people. Feel free to post a prayer request. We'd love to pray over you in that group. And then lastly, if I can support you in utilizing this vehicle to the best of your ability, whether that's ensuring that your health, that you're protecting the temple that he's given you and you're walking in your healthiest self, I'd love to help you through our clean eating program with Arban as your Hustle with Heart and health coach, or in walking this journey of success God's way. Let's chat about the Hustle with Heart program. And with that, I'll leave you with a view of the water. There you go, the Chesapeake Bay. Have a fantastic Wednesday, you guys. See ya.